Bengals, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono. Look around the club, what do I say? All by themselves, that's the new move.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, a good one in store here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Penix's going to throw straight away. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From midfield on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Penix working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Here we go.
1st down from the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Lightning,
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On second down, Robinson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it, save it for later with that next third down coming.
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Penix. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons trim the lead to 1. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. This first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Counter play. Brown. Stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
One, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Here's Brooks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
11. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Escapes his grasp. Ooh, before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
That's good for 7 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Along the sideline inside the 25. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. It's a Rashawn Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. So now they have 3rd and short.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Burrow from the gun. It's caught. Chase has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. 14-10 our score. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. They'll try it right with Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's made by Chase Brown. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Here we go.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. From the 41. Look underneath here, Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We're paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. Oh, that's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after the play. Penix now on 1st down. On target here to Njoku. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Robinson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
From the gun, and get to Brown. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here we go.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Short pass brought in. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. They send a tight end in motion. First down carry for Brown. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Gun.
They'll run again with Brown. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Brown again. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Hits him on the in route. This gets forward to around the 29. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third down, it's Penix. He finds Njoku, complete. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. Going the out route, complete. And he's going to be hit and set after about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Again, Penix to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bengals have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 11 M.
Burrow setting to throw. Getting out to his left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now it's second down.
11 Thomas. Gun.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down. You get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
On 2, ready?
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
27, Falcons 17. Young way through a kickoff for Atlanta.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Ready?
Burrow setting up the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Brown on the inside give. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here we go.
Good play action here. Burrow. Catch made by Hall. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Y'all gotta talk about taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know power? Also dangerous.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Look, here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
11 empty. Big 13. Big 13. 11. 11 Thomas.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1-1, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
11 mighty. 11.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Penix out 1st down. Here's a screen now for Chubb. Duke the defender. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 1. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
19 Tiger.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Unable to connect with his running back. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. 4th down, Penix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Dump off, caught by his back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn good play into a great play.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Now it's Brown. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
Falcons 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Track at 60. Warriors, 7 down. Go now.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
18 yards on the play. That's good for a Falcons.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. Over 19.
On the shotgun, Penix. Looking slant route, complete. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
At the 42-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense Yeah, this defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Puts him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Penix on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And 4th and 4 coming up. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
19, type 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Coming.
4th down, here's Penix. Gets this one to London. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
First down.
Penix is going to throw again. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete. So they're going to look for better results now on 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're running from the gun with Chubb.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. I got him. On me. Right, 80. Stop.
Start on the ground. It's 4. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They'll come up 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Another one for 4. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the line, ready? Here we go. 11-90.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
On 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
12. Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go, 19 tight. Go!
Penix here from the gun. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
3rd down, it's Penix. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. He puts some power on a deep one left. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Snakes at the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Counted by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Burrow setting up the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's caught. Chase has it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
11. Here we go.
This is Mullins. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They made it 3 yards on the carry. It sets them up with 3rd and goal at the 5. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bengals ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Run here with Mullins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get 3, and it leaves them very close. 4th and goal from the 2.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. On the carry, it's Mullins. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Falcons, 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air with Penix. Setting up the running back screen. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and put that screen to a minimal gain.
He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
He finds him beyond the marker. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Penix on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cam Taylor-Britt kicks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
I just want to rock. Body area. Damn. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There's nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets up, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run here with Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. It's nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They'll throw it again. We find Sampson out of the backfield. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a bump.
Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots, but that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Odafe Owe showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Second and 14. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That is a big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Browns send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's fielded at the 45. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other.
That's the big one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Walker has it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Inside handoff. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Jackson's going to keep it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Ravens will line up for the 2.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points. So that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Trying. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11th. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
At the Ravens Browns' 11-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 10 yards out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards on the pick out there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he will have the Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Part of the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they got things rolling on this drive. I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Jackson, eluding the pressure right.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me. Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Jackson now.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by John Johnson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Setting up the screen for Jenkins. Second and 16.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. They'll drop the throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Hopkins' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 50-yard line.
Now Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. They forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Jackson will throw again. On the move to his left. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here we go, Shaq.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
17, Ravens 14.
Field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He juked him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just look into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that can make this a free possession game.
Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now it's Jackson.
He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside. excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Henry up the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. Loose inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 61 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it.
Touchdown, Browns! David Njoku from 3 yards out. And the Browns are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now Jackson off the bootleg. This will go to Henry out wide. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's not. It's not. 180. Finish up. 180. Finish up.
Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll buy some time right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way around. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Carter, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
3rd down.
Out the middle they go. Sampson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
At the 31-yard line.
Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's in the space past the 25. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 22.
Jackson to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Jackson. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Browns, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Put this stuff in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold.